Bonjour. Welcome to another episode of the Datblock Survival on the Datblock server. It's your boy Renethkaz. You can just call me Reno. And let's get started on today's episode. Alright, let's get started on the bamboo farm. Got a little bit of material here. We're going to go with the same theme as the sugarcane, and I'm actually going to build it right on top. And we're just gonna kind of mirror what we have down below. It's gonna be a little bit different though, because we don't have the water. Why is it doing that? There we go. We won't need the water streams for the bamboo, because we're just gonna have the pistons, once the bamboo grows enough, push it out and they'll fall in the same water stream, and we'll make an item sorter, or we'll just put them into the same chest. We'll have to see how efficient both these farms are. Okay, so to start, I'm just gonna kind of figure out how tall we want this farm to be. We don't want to have it short like the sugarcane farm, just because bamboo grows quite a bit taller. So actually I might bring this up a couple more blocks. If you can't tell already, I am struggling with the bamboo scaffolding. There we go. I don't use it that often. I actually just made it before I started recording, because I figured it'd be a little bit easier to get where I needed to go, because we're gonna want this pretty tall, so we're gonna have a lot of blocks that we need to place pretty high up. So looks about right. And let me see, where are we gonna go from here? Okay, so we know that all of the redstone is gonna go back here with the observers and pistons here. I'm a little worried actually about these trapdoors. They might block. Oh no, it should be fine. This redstone is gonna be a little more difficult than the sugarcane farm below, because we're going down quite a few blocks to the pistons. So these observers will sense the bamboo that's grown, trigger the redstone, and then all we need to do really should be to make a staircase down, probably around the sides to where the pistons are. Repeater there. This should be enough to carry the signal all the way down. And I guess there's really only one way to check, isn't there? Yeah, all those pistons fired. Let's check. Yep. Yep, every single piston is firing. This is working out. There's a little bit of delay, but that is fine with me. And I'll show you guys how it looks once I have the front and sides covered in glass. Okay, so I have all the glass in. We are going to do this sort of ring around with the wooden stairs, the spruce stairs at the top, to kind of make it feel a little bit more complete. And since we're able to kind of see up more, I might put a roof on this as well. I know originally I was gonna have more sugarcane, but I think I don't use it that much. The sugarcane, I only use it really when I'm doing quests, where I have to like craft bookcases. So I'll do that and I'll bring you back when we're done. Alright, so I have, let me take a step back so you guys can see. I have that ring done, the stairs around. I still have to do the roof, but I'm waiting to do that because I want to put in the bamboo, and also because I'm very terrible at making roofs. As you can see on the storage room, the house, I didn't even make roofs for the melon, pumpkin, and cactus farms. This roof actually didn't turn out bad, but it wasn't what I was expecting. And since this is such a bigger building, maybe not bigger than this, I don't want it to look weird. So we're just gonna, I'll think about it for a while, and I'll come up with a design. Are you guys ready to see the best roof that anyone has ever made? Oh man, that is something. Let me take a closer look. Now this was the design I came up with myself. I'm not good at designing roofs, as you can see. I just wanted something simple. I don't think something like a bamboo and sugarcane farm really deserves such a extravagant roof. It fits to have something flat here. Who is gonna win this race? I'm betting on this guy. You never know, this guy could catch up. It's gonna be a close one. Who is gonna do it? Everyone place your bets. Oh, there we go. Oh wait, looks like some of it didn't get harvested. Okay, so that might be a problem with the length of the redstone. So we'll have to check that out. Alright, so we have it fixed. It was actually a very simple fix. I just had to move the stairway in the back to bring the redstone signal down. Originally I had it coming down from right here down here, and so the signal wasn't going all the way across. So I just moved it here since the signal is coming all the way across from all the observers at once, and then it'll come down into the middle and split both ways, so it'll definitely reach. So that is it. We have the bamboo farm done. I still need to decorate the stone bricks here, but it is working. Organize the chest so that way we'll have plenty of room for the bamboo and for the sugar cane. And I check all the farms pretty frequently so that way these chests never get really full. I think in the future eventually I'm gonna do an item sorter for this farm, just so that way it's a little bit easier. We can have the chests separated, and we can carry more sugarcane and bamboo per chest. Alright everyone, so we're here with Bee Hider. We're starting work on a basalt generator. And turn on my night vision so that we can see. I'm going to be working on the auto smelter while Bee Hider works on the auto basalt generators. So right now I need to get some chests, so that way I can make hoppers. And we're going to go right over here. We'll have a single output chest for now, just to keep things symmetrical. So these hoppers on the bottom are going to be the ones that we use for the output from the items that we're smelting. And then here we're going to craft a couple more of these. This is going to be our coal input, if I remember right. And then these are going to be the items that we're smelting. And my plan for this is that we're going to use water and ice paths to bring them around. We're going to have little entrances in the front for water columns. We're going to bring them around on ice, so that way we can fill up the coal and the items manually without having to put them into the actual furnace themselves. And then what we can do is come up here and the water will flow. And we actually, let's go get some slabs so we can continue the flow. I'm okay with using spruce for now. I don't think it'll matter too much. And it doesn't really matter where you put this. I'm just going to put it on the second so it's a little bit more uniform everywhere. And I need to put more water. There we go. So we have all the tubes in place. I think me and Behider are gonna go off camera. We're just gonna work on the design a little bit, and then we will be right back. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. We're about halfway done probably. We got all the walls up. We're definitely going to need to do some terraforming with the grass so we can keep our paths. If not, maybe we'll just get rid of the paths and just go plain grass, but I don't know. We'll see. So we figured since we're doing, more stone related stuff with the basalt generators and the auto smelter, figured go for more of like a smeltery kind of feel, but we wanted to also keep the design of all of the other builds we've done with the spruce. So we got the spruce in, we've got these iron bars in to kind of make it feel more rustic, and we got to do some decorating behind so that way it looks good from the outside. But let me show you what we've done so far. Beehider's been working on the floor in here. We've got the item elevators, which will shoot them across to the tubes, which we're actually going to hide. I actually planned on keeping the tubes visible because I thought it would look really nice, but it didn't end up working out. And I like what we have actually. It's very stone heavy, which I'm more than okay with actually, because it's more of a smeltery sort of feel. I've started a little bit on the roofing. Maybe not the roofing, the ceiling, but I might raise this up one. It's just to kind of help hide all the tubing and stuff that's back here. I didn't want to have that visible. We haven't checked to see if it works. I'm pretty sure it is working. But we'll check that once we've got the roof on, which, as I've said before, I am not good at designing roofs. So we're trying to figure out whether we want to do maybe a bit of an arch in the front and the back and kind of round it, or have it straight, angled, or have it just completely flat. We'll see. And I gotta figure out what we're gonna do with these paths. Maybe we'll move the entrance to the storage room to over here, just so we have room for the smeltery here. So I'm gonna get working on the roof. Beehider is going to work on the ceiling and the floor, and I'll check back with you guys when we have that all done. Alright, so we've got the roof done. Oh, let me just tear down my scaffolding there. It's not perfectly flat like the bamboo farm and sugarcane farm there, but I added a little bit of detail with the stones, stone bricks, and some sea lanterns and some slabs. It doesn't look right from in here, but as you probably saw in the chat, Beehider is going to be working on the ceiling. I'm actually logging off for the night, so he will be handling that, and I will check back with you guys when we have that done. Alright everybody, we're going to be checking out another player base today. Her name is Alice the Sponge, and I just met her the other day. I really like her skin, very colorful, and she's got a really nice nature themed build here. It's definitely something that I wouldn't be able to build. Let's see, is there something down there? That's a big hole. Oh wow. So I've been here once before, just to kind of take a quick look. Nice big farm. A little bit of everything here. I really like this style too. It's very, it's underground, but it makes it feel like it's above ground because it's so nature themed. Nice and bright too, which is something that it's kind of hard to pull off, but she's hidden the lighting well. She's got the, I think this is concrete. We got Theodore, who's tier 2. Look at him. And let's see what we have there. Oh yes, her Hall of Cats. They're all tier 2. Very nice. Even the dogs. really like that map art. Where'd she go? Up here? Oh, her bedroom. Ooh, it's very nice, very cozy. A little reading stand, some artwork. Oh, I like this bedroom, or this bathroom. I really like the use of the looms here, that's very clever. A working shower, very nice. Enchanting setup. Oh, I'm assuming, yep, brewery. Their nether portal. Their netherwort farm. About the nether portals, recently they've been disabled just to help reduce the lag because so many people were lighting up their nether portals. So if you were to do /nether, you can get to the nether that way. She got some pandas. Oh, you can go in here. I want to go in. Aww. It's a brown panda too. Gerald. Very fitting name. I like it. I like it. She should definitely get some more so that way she can breed them up. What do we got in here? Ow, ow. What's this? Some foxes. Fart and fill up. Okay. That's funny. Oh, little baby kitty. Okay, so I said I'd check in with you guys once we have the ceiling design in our new smeltery. I think it's done. Behatter did some work on it to help design it up a little bit. I recently added these soulfire lanterns and some chains to kind of light it up. It is still a little bit dark. I turned my night vision on. Let me turn it off. It's a little dark, but I actually kind of like this kind of feeling. And it's kind of glowing more here, which is probably where we'll be spending most of our time. We won't be spending a lot of time at these basalt generators, which I haven't shown you how they work. You just come up here, and they should regenerate fast enough that you won't ever break through, but in case you do break through all 5 of the basalt blocks, there's an obsidian block at the end, so you won't break the farm or burn anything down. So it's pretty quick. Some of it pops into our inventory, which is okay, but underneath the soul soil, we have hopper minecarts, which are collecting the blocks at the end that we don't pick up. So yeah, that's it. I showed you the roof already. Not entirely flat, but not perfectly arched either. I was hoping to do a little bit more design, but I think this fits the aesthetic a little bit better. Most smelteries are kind of more basic. Even the floor is probably a little bit over designed, but I think it looks really nice.